Hey guys, Khierstyn Ross here, founder of the Product Launchpad and Khierstyn.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at one simple hack that you can use to get an influencer to reply to your DM. Hey guys, as you know, we record content and release it weekly, and during December we are doing Vlogmas, so one video per day. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you get notified when things go live. And hey, you might just get a glimpse of these two guys. So there you go. Hit subscribe. Let's get back to the episode. So first off, Vlogmas Day 3. If you've been following me along, this month I have committed to releasing one video per day, which is nuts. I've done it because it is completely out of my comfort zone. And frankly, I love putting content out, but I find that it's something that I tend to procrastinate on. So this is my beginning of getting involved in our New Year's resolutions just a little bit earlier by committing to one video a day. So if you have a topic, question, whatnot that you want me to cover over this next 30 days, drop it below and I'll do my best to include it in the roundup that we have. So influencers, you may have reached out to an influencer because you want to ship them product to do a product review, or you may want to do a JV with them to do a giveaway contest, or ask them to become an affiliate, or even just reach out and tell them how much you love them. But the reality is that if you're going after an influencer, they have a large audience. And if they have a large audience, it's going to be really hard to get their attention. So in this video, let's look at how you can actually get an influencer to reply to your DM. So first things first, when it comes to influencer marketing, I like to do a less is more approach. So you want to make sure that the influencer you're going after is actually relevant. I talk to a lot of founders that just want to buy a press list and send a mass email, the same email that's not even personalized, to a ton of different influencers, press outlets, etc. They don't get a reply. And the reason is that when an influencer opens your DM and reads your message or gets your email, if they feel that it's generic and you didn't actually take the time to personalize it, right there, you're going to lose their attention and they're going to move on. Okay. So what you want to do to avoid that is not just pitch to the masses. You want to actually take the time to build a relationship with this influencer. So the very first thing that you want to do when you reach out to an influencer is do your research. Actually see who your ideal person in your niche or niche, wherever you're watching this from, but like, who do they follow? And go after a relevant influencer. So you want to make sure that the influencer you're going after is someone that shares the same audience as you, but isn't a direct competitor. So that's the very first thing, is you want to make sure that they're relevant to what you're doing, so that if they open your email, they see this as like a really good opportunity, right? Second is, even if you are relevant, what if the influencer you're going after just either doesn't get back to you or doesn't even read your DM? Like, what do you do in that case? So the hack that you can use is don't even go after the influencer themselves. Sometimes the best way in the house is to go through the back door. So if you're going after an influencer and you've messaged them and you haven't heard back or whatnot, use their team. So two ways that you can pitch or send a message, DM, to make sure that it's getting to the right person is, if the influencer just seems too busy, what you can do is you can go on LinkedIn and you can find their company name, or even go to their website, but like go to LinkedIn and do a search on their company and see if there are any listed team members. And if there's anyone listed as like admin assistant, executive assistant, that customer support, anything like that, to help, where you can actually go after the support, the admin directly, as opposed to the influencer themselves. Usually the help and the team has more power than the influencer themselves, because they're the ones that are actually executing and implementing day in, day out. So that's the first thing. It's like, you want to find that backdoor. You want to find that person, that team member. A few ways to find that person: you go to LinkedIn, you can search on their website for a team directory. You can also go to their Facebook page, and every Facebook page has a listed admin list on it, and you can go through their admins and see if you can reach out to them directly. If you're emailing, what you could also do is instead, if you're not hearing back from the influencer themselves by an email, go to the generic support at or info at, where those messages, when you send them and you say like, hey Monk Manual team, hey Pavlok team, hey team on it or whatnot, and you're, instead of just going for the founder, the big guy, you're going after the team. The team, if they like your message and they feel it's relevant, will bring it to the founder. And best case, they're even going to help make sure you're getting in the schedule. Okay. So that's the one piece of wisdom I want to leave with you for today is like, sometimes don't go direct, but don't make the big mistake that is just like, don't mass pitch people. I know I went into this vlog promising one piece of information or a hack. The hack is to go through the back door, go through the supporting team, but also you have to make sure that the people you're pitching are relevant to you and you have the same audience. Otherwise, if you go through the work and you go to the team, you're not going to get a reply. So you want to get a reply by making it relevant, making sure it's something they'd be interested in, and then going after the team instead of the influencer themselves. So this is Vlogmas Day 3. I'm super excited because a few things, I know like Vlogmas may just be about like, oh, look at what's going on in my life, but I do want to make this valuable because what we cover on this channel is e-commerce tips, launching your product, how to build your audience, how to honestly like just build a brand and be able to take your product to market and scale it and use that to fund the lifestyle that you're looking for. So I do think it's important on this channel, not just to keep it all business, but to let you in on my life, productivity hacks, tips we're doing, that sort of thing. So what you can expect with Vlogmas is like, yeah, we do a ton of like business tips and stuff, but I also plan on including a lot of things I'm doing, like what is like training for an Ironman during COVID when the pool isn't open, or how do you keep in top mental condition, or what are some of the books that have dramatically impacted my life, and just things on like the personal and mental game development that's so important, much more important than just tactics and strategies. So I'm super pumped for like what's coming up. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a notification. But apart from that, one big life update today. We may be calling this a little too early, but we just got an offer accepted on a property today. So super pumped about that. We're gonna be closing in about 60 days, and so I'm excited to show you kind of behind the scenes of that when we get some demolition and stuff going in there. But apart from that, thanks for watching. This is Vlogmas Day 3. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's video.